This week you'll meet Kim Tschirret, a North Carolina mother whose personal experience with horses inspired her to start Hope Reins, a program that puts together troubled children and rescued horses.
We pair horses and kids to find hope and healing.
I know how to move the horse in the right direction.
Kim's experience with the healing power of horses stems from her own childhood, when her horse was her only safe place.
I grew up in Ohio and Oklahoma, and from the outside what would look like a really nice home, upper middle class, never wanted for anything. My dad was an alcoholic. I didn't really grow up feeling very secure or feeling a lot of comfort, other than my mother was, a wonderful woman. The blessing that I had was that I had a horse. I would just go to the barn, and that was where I felt safe. My dream as a young girl was to do something with horses, and my dad just thought, nope, that's not going to be good for you. You need to go to school and study business.
Kim followed her father's wishes and for 12 years worked in marketing and business. Years later, Kim's mother passed away, and this pain led her back to her place of safety as a child.
Between her passing and then my dad got remarried very quickly after my mother died, and we became estranged. There was a lot of loss in that period of time. I started to ride again for quite a while. I just felt dissatisfied.
That's when Kim discovered a ranch in Oregon that helps children heal with horses, just like she found comfort in her horse as a young girl.
So we really are mimicking a lot of what they do. We are very fortunate to be able to model a group that has had incredible success, and I think part of that has given us credibility in starting out.
Kim approached a local church for guidance.
I sat in this meeting with this man and went through the business case, told him about my dream, and he literally stood up and he went over to his credenza and he pulled the map out of the property and he rolled it open and he said, here's 12 acres.
Once Kim found the property, her next step was to find the right horses to work with the children. Kim started that search at a local rescue league for horses.
They all have a story of something that they've been through, something that they've overcome. They've been through some sort of abuse or neglect. The reason that we want to use horses that have a story is because it really resonates with the kids. The children that we work with, they are struggling with life issues, trauma, abuse, illness. So the opportunity for them to open up to an animal has been really fantastic. The most memorable for me is Kayla. She was adopted from China when she was 3 and has recently just been having a lot of repressed memories. Kayla came and she's really bonded with Esther. I've watched her learn how to be a friend to Esther.
Sorry, if you keep on moving, I'm going to end up poking your eye, and I don't want to do that.
Before she went to Hope Reins, she was, I guess I could see that she was always stressed out more and stuff, and we got in a lot of fights.
I had reached a point where I didn't really know which direction to turn. I ended up reaching out to a friend. She's the one who ultimately got me to the point where I was introduced to Hope Reins. It was a lifesaver in a sense.
I'm just not as stressed.
And that helps you with everything, right?
Yeah.
When you're not as stressed out, you're not as grumpy. We
Yeah.
all seem to get along a little better. There's definitely tension sometimes when one child is struggling, and it definitely attracts my attention in different ways. The girls most definitely have reached a middle ground that wasn't always there.
So what are your favorite parts about riding the horse?
I like doing the cavaletti pulls because they get me excited because they're fun, and also it's relaxing when she's just walking.
I felt like I had landed somewhere safe because of the warmth from Kim. She's just helping so many people, and it's because she's a good person.
Next week we'll bring you more stories of the children and the horses and see how Hope Reins doesn't just treat the child, but provides help for the whole family.